Psychological Makeover 101. How to improve your life by reprogramming the way you think and act. Written by Anthony B. Knight. Narrated by Alan Munro and Omar Johnson.
Introduction. The mind is very powerful. It is what operates our entire bodies, regulates our emotions, and deals with questions of logic and creativity. But unfortunately, many of us struggle to obtain mastery over our own minds. In the process, we end up taking on a bunch of emotional baggage and psychological clutter that prevents us from changing into the people that we desperately want to become. Indeed, who hasn't tried to make some changes to their life, only to find that the very process of change is far too difficult? Perhaps you want to overcome some emotionally taxing issues, or maybe you want to improve your diet, but you find no matter how hard you try, you simply cannot overcome these problems. The nature of change is difficult for a plethora of reasons. Most of the time, we try to change the way that we act first, and in doing so, we end up sabotaging our efforts. Why? Because change does not happen in our actions, but rather it changes in the mind first. If we cannot change our minds, then our actions will never be able to change. At best, we'll just be able to suppress our bad habits for a short while. Over time, once we grow fatigued and lose that tight-fisted control, they surface right back out again. What you need, if you want to make some real changes to the way you think and act, is a psychological makeover. The purpose of this book is to take you through the stages and thought processes necessary to changing the inner workings of your mind. You will find that you absolutely have the power to change your own mind, but you will need the tools to do so. In this book, we will dig into the nature of the human mind and why self-deception is so prevalent in the world. We'll take a look at what the existential philosophy can provide to the modern man, and we'll dig into how to create new habits as well as eliminate old ones. The wisdom of the ancients will be looked at in the hopes of gleaning an understanding of what virtue truly is. The art of psychologically reprogramming yourself is possible. It's not easy, and it requires dedication. But if you follow...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?